Hello everybody! For this video, I am going to be doing a 24-hour readathon. But the way I did this one, because I've done it in the past, go watch that video right here. The way I did that one is I read for 24 hours straight. I also started at 9 p.m. at night. After a day of football games, walking around everywhere, doing a bunch of other stuff, I decided it would be a great idea to film a 24-hour readathon. Long story short, it was not the smartest idea because it was awful. I hated it and I was in a reading slump afterwards and I just wanted it to be over. This one, I decided to do it a little bit differently. So I read for 24 hours, but not 24 hours straight. This video was filmed over a span of like 3 days. I started my clock and I read for 24 hours, but every time I would like go to sleep or I would go take a shower or I would do something where I wasn't physically reading or listening to an audiobook, I would stop the timer. So this is just how much I can read in 24 hours, and I think it was probably very successful. I think this is the way I need to do it from now on, and try not to read for just 24 hours straight because that just like messes you up a little bit on the inside. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do this again, let me know. I would love to. I had a great time doing this, and it was a fun little way to celebrate the end of the school year because I was able to just read whatever I want, however long I wanted to. Enjoy, please. Thank you. Love you. To Twisted Crowns, first book down, and we're like an hour into the challenge. It's 9:46. I'm gonna take a shower and I think I'm gonna start listening to Lessons in Chemistry because I have the audiobook downloaded. Take a shower, take my contacts out, put up my dishes from dinner, get comfy cozy, and then we'll start another book. I don't know which one I'm gonna start though. So showered, started the Paris apartment. I'm like, have it in 2x speed, so I'm like an hour and 15 minutes in. I'm obsessed so far. I'm obsessed. I need to know what's happening, and I wish I had the physical book to read. I'm starting Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone right now. It's 10:42 right now. I'm hoping to finish this by like 2. We're gonna shoot for 2 a.m. It'll probably be closer to 3 if I stay up, so keep posted. Okay, so I'm on page 118 and it's 1:35 a.m. I was like, I'm gonna finish it by 2 a.m. Got a phone call, had to talk for a little bit, took a shower. I'm tired, my head hurts. So I might take a little nap. I might sleep for like 2 hours and wake up and like read some more. Keep you updated, guys, next time I read. It's pretty good so far. There's like 393 pages in this book though. Why is it almost a 400-page book? And the words are small. So yay. Okay, bye. Also, we're at 19 hours and 38 minutes left of this challenge. So I've been reading for 5 hours. Good morning, gang. It's 8:30. And we have like 19 hours and 30-something minutes left. So we're gonna get to reading. Still reading Promise Me Sunshine. We're like that far in. Enjoying it so far. Let's get to it. Okay, so update. I'm on page 181 in Promise Me Sunshine. We're like halfway, almost. I have 18 hours, so I've been reading for an hour. And I'm hungry. So we're gonna listen to the Paris apartment and I'm gonna make breakfast. And then we can keep reading Promise Me Sunshine. so I finished Promise Me Sunshine. I'm also burnt because I was laying out in the sun today. I finished Promise Me Sunshine. It was so cute and so sweet. We'll talk more at the end, but I'm reading Sunrise on the Reaping. And I just read chapter 1. Shit is already hitting the fan. Like, what do you literally mean? I'm getting all of the tea and like learning about the characters that are in the first like original Hunger Games, like learning about their backstories like growing up, because this book is Haymitch's story, which is Katniss's mentor in the games. And I just love this series. I love this world, and like I already know I'm gonna cry. Like, I already know I'm gonna cry. I cried when I watched Songbirds and Snakes, the new movie. I didn't read the book. I need to read the book, but I cried the entire way through the movie. And I was like, oh my god, this is my childhood. I'm so nostalgic. I can calm down. Anyway, I'm on chapter 2. It's already eating. It is already eating. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean Haymitch's birthday is on Reaping Day? What do you mean he's 16 years old? What do you mean his birthday's on the 4th of July? What do you mean he's best friends with Katniss Everdeen's dad? I just like spoiled a bunch of shit, but I'm gonna like put a spoiler warning. Anyway, I'm so excited to read this. And we're at like 11 hours and 30 minutes left. And I'm like 70% through the Paris apartment. Also really enjoying that. It's really good, and there's so much. It's like messy. It's messy. We're gonna keep reading, and I'll update you guys later. Okay, so I have a theory. I'm on page 121 right now. If you do not want any spoilers at all, skip. Okay, because I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to talk about it vaguely, but I'm going to talk about something. So, I think the love interest, I'm not going to say which one, but I think one of the love interests, she's going to die. Because in the back of the book, it says, when you've been set up to lose everything you love, what is there left to fight for? And it's my light, by the way. And he keeps talking about his girl back home, and I'm like, she's gonna die, because that's how Snow works. Like we've seen this. He's gonna kill her, okay? Because what's gonna happen is that Haymitch is gonna fight in the Hunger Games. We know he wins, because duh. But I feel like his whole family's gonna die, or his girl's gonna die, because that's gonna be his villain origin story. Duh. And Snow is calculated. Snow knows what's up, and he knows how to make people hurt. He knows how to make them have like the most pain to fall into line and submission to him. That's my theory. But so far so good. I'm 121 pages in. Took a break to watch hockey and eat dinner, so it's like 10 p.m. and I still have like 8 hours. So I'm probably gonna try to read till like 2 o'clock again. Maybe wake up early, read for a little bit, because I gotta leave tomorrow. So we'll see where we get. Okay, dude, I'm 220 pages in, and we just got to the arena. I am like halfway through this book, and we just got to the arena. What do you mean? Does that mean that it's gonna be short? That the amount of time they spend in the arena is gonna be not that much? This book is making me theorize, it's making me think. I'm loving it. Also, change of scenery. I'm sitting in my little chair. Bed is over there, so we're gonna chill here, keep reading. It's also like 12:30, and I have 6 hours left, 6.5. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm eating it up though. No, because what do you mean? What do you mean? It's all connected. I need to sit and ponder, bro. It's literally 3:30 in the morning. I need to go and touch some grass. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'll come back later. I'm 71% through this book. A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I'm 71% through this book. And I have an hour and a half left of The Paris Apartment. So what I'm gonna do, because I have 4 hours left on my timer, I'm going to read this until I die and fall asleep. And then I'm gonna finish The Paris Apartment. And that should equal my 24 hours. That should do it. We'll see. It's 3:30 right now. I'm wide the freak awake, unfortunately. So, okay, I'm gonna start reading this one now. I took a bathroom break and I touched some grass. I didn't touch grass. I just took a bathroom break and cut my toenails. And so now I feel better. Okay, bye. Guys, I finished The Paris Apartment. I finished listening to it, and I have 49 minutes left. I think 50 pages left of this. Yeah, oh. You know what? I'm actually gonna sit here and read this and finish this, because I have that much left. It's literally like 15 pages. Okay, hold on. Okay, everyone, we are here for the recap portion of this video. This is going to be statistic time. I finished 5 books, and I started and finished 3 books. I read 49 pages of Two Twisted Crowns. Promise Me Sunshine was 416 pages. Sunrise on the Reaping was 382 pages. The Paris Apartment was 368 pages. And I read 130 pages of A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. Altogether, that is 1,345 pages that I read in 24 hours. Woo! I don't know what that is in comparison to like other people, because I know you can see how fast you read. Like there's like a quizzing that you can take to see how fast you read, but I also think that varies like what you're reading. Anyway, all right, well, let's get into it. Two Twisted Crowns. I finished Two Twisted Crowns. That is the second book in the One Dark Window duology. I'm not going to do like a full in-depth review. I'm going to save that for my monthly wrap up, but I'll just say I gave this one 4 stars, and I thought it was a great duology. I will recommend that duology forever and always. It was a great fantasy read. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The characters were fun. The plot was different. I enjoyed reading it 100%. I started and finished Promise Me Sunshine. I gave this one 4 stars. Promise Me Sunshine is a romance book about this girl whose best friend has passed away, and she has to deal with like the grief of losing her best friend / sister. She meets someone who helps her work through her grief because they have experienced a lot of grief in their lifetime, so they can impart some wisdom. And we just kind of follow that storyline. Like I said, it was really sweet. I really enjoyed it, and I loved our main female character because she was just so bubbly and just such like a real person. Like I felt like she was a tangible being, and I just loved her character so much. And then I read Sunrise on the Reaping by Miss Suzanne Collins. This is the newest release in the Hunger Games series. This one takes place during Haymitch, which is Katniss Everdeen's mentor, during his Hunger Games. I think this is the 50th Hunger Games. So they do double the tributes. Instead of 2 from each district, there's 4 from each district. This follows Haymitch's story from when he's 15 or 16 years old and goes into the Hunger Games, and it tells how he won his Hunger Games. 5 stars. That's all I'll say. 5 stars. 5 stars. There's so much tea, so much drama, and I loved it. I loved it so much. And Haymitch is just, I protect him at all costs. Honestly, protect him. Moving on. Then I read The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, who's also the author of The Hunting Party and The Guest List, which were really, really popular, I think, in 2021, 2022. And The Paris Apartment, I gave 3 stars to. It's talking about this girl, and she moves in with her brother into his apartment in Paris. He's not there when she gets there, so she has to like find out where he went and what happened to him. It was an entertaining thriller, not a very memorable one, but it was entertaining, so I gave it 3 stars. And lastly, I finished A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I gave this book 2.5 stars. It wasn't that it was like an awful reading experience. It's just the characters felt so not real and just like two-dimensional, and there was no substance to any of the characters. It felt like a really bad Wattpad story. That's what I was reading. The only reason I kept reading it was because there were certain scenes that I was kind of like, whoa, okay, okay, okay. Like I was connecting, but the rest of the book was just so bad. But it was entertaining nonetheless. And it's about these two like high school kids that like start a romantic relationship together, but like he's a bad boy and she's like the good girl and they like hate each other and there's so much more drama with it. I would recommend it, but don't expect a lot of substance from it. That's all I'll say. All right, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do this again. I would love to, like I said. And I hope everyone has a great day. Happy summer. We made it, y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye.